Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here.
No.
Get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air, Cousins.
Assist.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. And throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on third, Cousins.
Oh, that's one.
He's going to push one deep to the right. And this opening drive is headed for fourth down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And hey, we see out under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Watch this.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Man down.
Baby Brady. Baby Brady.
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early to put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Slot man motioned over. First down, and they go right back to it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And then Kirk Cousins.
On first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Pass is caught. That's Darnell.
Hey, there you go. Hey, there you go.
Point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All set now. First and 10.
Sticky.
A toss snap to Robinson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Cousins out of the pistol here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pass brought in. And he's closed. He did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. They'll run it with Robinson. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks, and you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Fry connected with Xavier Worthy there. So they're left facing third and long.
Oh, we blew it.
And 12 yards to go.
To the air on third and long. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
Thanks, Brady.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 2 brings up
Taking play action, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time.
Wow.
And we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Zone read, it's Pacheco.
Touchdown, baby.
This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. An 8-yard
On
pickup.
1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Kansas City.
He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 4th down.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Butker knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Breaks the tackle. And he will finally
Started
get
Isis.
to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Gain of 15 there. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
37-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bradley Pinion set
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
What? Look at how my face
And
came.
it gives them the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how
Let's
to
see
utilize
that
their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll run. Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Sets him on the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Please.
To the air. Mahomes.
Watch this.
Buying some time right.
Call me Barry.
Just a couple of yards here as he heads to the sideline.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds. Well, he could get the first down.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Nearly an interception on that play. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw, Cousins. That's low and bounces short of his man. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw, Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw for Cousins. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Intended for
Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Line up the design keeper. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
35-yard line.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. The sneak it with Cousins. Only touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
It's decision time for the offense after that one. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better be very careful going for it again.
Full quarter to
Excuse
go.
me, sir, do you need coaching?
Make their move now. They are going for this. On 4th down, here's Cousins. Absolutely fires this one right side. It's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He picks up 5 on that first down long. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air, Cousins. Finds the in route complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's Cousins once more. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal.
QBs, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Desperation time here on 4th. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Drake London with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the minute.
Mess with the dog, Twin.
Over those last 4 plays.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Chiefs 13, Falcons 6.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
You're going to kick that ball right, boy.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. First down throw, Mahomes. Rolling left, behind some time.
Popped him.
He tucks it and takes off. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's a big time.
Got a man, and Kelsey has it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And that is the catch that should end this game and see.
Told you I know that not hurt.
This win, touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw.
You know, that's a call you might see in a college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success is extremely low.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Still work against the blitz. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon first down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10. Cousins. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Tampa. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Bucs have the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Right back to Irving now. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Irving on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and short, Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 5 on the play, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Run.
Here's the give to Irving. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing Baker. It's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's brought.
Oh. I was just about to wake you up, Steve. Mm.
Down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss.
Steve, you don't gotta worry
just
about
as
the
big a deal
man. I'm
as
gonna give it to him at 8.
Saints get so much of the popularity.
I usually give it to them at all at once.
I promise you, in time,
So I just give it to
eye
him.
on plays like that one.
They get 23 on that one. And that will be a
Yeah.
Tampa Bay first down.
Well, no, I didn't work this. I
All
only
right,
worked
still
Tuesday
scoreless
this
through
week.
one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon.
The-
Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second.
For
More
both
from
days.
Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second
Yeah.
quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. On the give, this is Irving. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them
Yeah, like-
are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some
Like-
of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Nah, we're not doing the
Last run,
observation.
not a lot of help, Brock.
We
9
doing.
to go
He's
now
talking
on
about,
second
you know,
down.
when it says key-oriented goals. You know, like how it says. Yeah, like the two boxes that you check. He's basically talking about that.
That is a Tampa Bay touchdown.
That's good.
The Buccaneers get the game's
Yeah, but
first
I think
points
he's
here in the
talking
second.
about for the PM, like for the PM and the AM.
Alright, so we're already into the
Because
second
if
quarter,
sometimes
Brock.
you
That was
check
just the
it,
opening drive.
it's only a selective few
They
doing.
did get a touchdown.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but okay, but he sent the message like after he left yesterday morning, so I thought he was,
Talking about.
not trying to single anybody out.
Yeah.
Give a force to masses.
Mm,
But I was confused because
nah, cause
we hadn't been checking those boxes when we talked about it in the meetings with Trey that the guys are not.
Yeah, for the
not
over-
made up those things, right?
most likely he took, because sometimes and he's talking about the sometimes where like he be checking it and then it'd be like one goal checked off or no goals checked off.
Not from us though.
Nah, not from us.
Because
Yeah, we're overnight. Only thing, like, he's probably, if anything, he's talking to me, but I check my goals off, so I know I'm good.
Okay.
But sometimes I'll be looking at it, and it don't be 2 goals checked off for, like, the PM, because he knows we're overnight. He knows the overnight don't have goals. But
That's
he's,
why I'm glad I asked you. I said I'm gonna wait and talk to the mock.
yeah.
Respond.
Mm.
As to the confusion that I was having about us checking off that we can't check off because they're not doing any of those functionalities at night.
Yeah.
We talked about before.
He's most like because he can't. You know what I'm saying? He can't say about the overnight because they're asleep. You know what I mean? So
Had that conversation.
yeah,
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go, Brock. Todd Bowles believing in his offense. They're going for 2.
The Bucks will set up for the 2-point
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again.
That's true.
Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise,
Yeah, that's
right
true.
to him for the conversion.
That's true.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. That one
He
is
dropped the
incomplete.
ball.
Hang on through the contact. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it's going to be second down. Play action. Hurts has it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds Brown right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They'll go. Hurts. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Yeah. So for the
They needed a little more room to reach that line.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
is
That'd
made
be
in
cool.
time.
Thanks,
That
dude.
brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Todd Bowles telling his offense to stay out there. They're going for this on 4th down. Putting the tight end in motion.
Alert! Watch out!
Mayfield throwing on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You just gotta love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
1st and goal. Here's Irving. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Set. 180. Watch out!
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. He gets him halfway there with a 3-yard gain. They'll need 3 more on 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
And they've got it. Caught in the end zone, and now the lead is 16-0. Wow, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts.
They can't hold on to the ball, bro.
Loose, incomplete.
Oh my God, bro.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window in the middle. It can be absolutely perfect.
And this man dropped his ball again.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Hurts yet again. He's got Smith again. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. And again, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. Pulled in by Johnson along the sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Gonna run with Barkley. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Yeah, I know.
Now just before
But I had a
the break, it's
timeout to
taken by
use.
the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles.
I just,
20-yarder here.
what you mean?
There. And Draws the deficit down to 13. That's halftime of this contest.
Yeah, but it's
We'll talk
halftime.
both teams and taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
That's why you see what I'm saying. That's why I made that one play,
McLaughlin has it on the
that
tee,
extra
and
play,
he's ready
got
to
that
send this
time out.
flight.
Wasn't gonna run out of time. Calculated that. Oh wow.
Gibson now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180, 180. Go silver, ready?
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Working quickly here. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That shit right.
So in the Bronx, when we got things played.
Like you're in the bronze category, you gotta get your rank up.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete.
No.
Hang on through the contact.
Like, what y'all want me to do?
Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
No, I guess it isn't.
3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
You got a burn.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. It's a small gain up to the 38. That play made by Jacob Parrish. So the hurry up here. Hurts throwing again. Has it downfield working the left. And he has this down to the 34. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline.
I'm gonna wait for oh no, Windows here. I'm gonna do the meds and after this game I'm playing.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh, I got here like the thing close to field.
It's Hurts once again. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him.
Hold on, I'll let you know. Yeah, I know.
Hurts setting up to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Hurts on 3rd and long.
Come on, bro.
Before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts now on 4th.
He dropped them. Whoa.
Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
Again for the first time to Rashawn White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open, first and 10.
Oh, no.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is ahead for about 5. Went on a sock, had that incredible breakout season last year. Was Zach Bond.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Running on second with White. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Put the beam on my eye controller.
They make the same mistake. Even the slow game. They come catch it, get a touchdown. You do this right. One running back. If I do it, I can't get it. I only get it 10
Baker now from the gun. Hits his running
Oh,
back.
how was that number
And he'll pick
interception?
up enough to move the chains.
I think I lost this one.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead.
That's all right. That's how Brady this joint. You think I got Brady this joint? Score a touchdown, that's 10. Score another
First and 10
touchdown.
from the 32.
I bet. Cookie Monster. He gonna run it for a little bit.
It's
What I
White
said.
again.
What I say, bro?
And they're going to get just inside.
What is it like that can't hit?
Play down to the 19.
Nah, I know they
A
could.
nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It's still
Offensive
crazy.
coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Somebody,
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard
I
running
lost
backs
to
say
the
there's just
Bucks.
sometimes you got to run into darkness.
Bucks.
Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
he's so.
White
Happened.
again on second. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Hey, alert 33.
Great.
Run, run. Watch out!
Here he goes, third and long. Short
Nah,
pass
bro,
right.
this team
Makes
so.
the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the
Too late
right
for
throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers with a 13-point lead.
Wendell, I'm gonna wash those dishes in there. Alright.
Next up.
Bad.
Todd Bowles is telling his offense to stay out there. They're going for this on fourth down.
Good. Watch out!
They'll run for it with White. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Hey, alert! Good. 180! Watch out!
Again, this is White. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
180!
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Baker leading the Bucs up to the line. They're going for two. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this
Nah,
line.
because he had a that was a 2-point conversion.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. Offense to the line. And trips right to start out. Hurts on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Coming back in, right?
Second down. Still trying to go after that incomplete pass.
Yeah, nah, I'm coming back in.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Nah, yeah, just a PM. Nah, yeah, he wiped me this game. I give it to him though. I was barely like,
They say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear.
my dude was dropping the ball, all that.
Such a big part of
Yeah.
any breakup as a corner is your
position. Yo, he was red.
target.
Well, yeah. He beat me, but I ended up beating him right back though. I had, you know what I did? I picked the worst team, so he like, if he didn't beat me, it would have been even worse. You know what I'm saying? I picked the worst team on purpose. I picked the worst team on purpose, and then on top of that, I'm thinking Joe Burrow wasn't on the Bengals no more. Whole time they playing. Yeah, I didn't know that. So what they did was they took him out and put the second string QB in. So I'm playing with him. Flacco's bad. He was nice. He was nice. Don't get me wrong. With the Ravens, he was nice.
Football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more
Well, a few weeks ago,
in their future.
Yeah, he was doing great.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.
they got him. See what happened on this. I guess because like it's the game and it's not keeping up to date every day. So they had him. They didn't update his overall or something. Cause I'm talking about.
Yeah, they didn't update his overall because Burrow was coming back.
Okay.
That's the reason. But I'm on fans. So
Yeah. So you see everything.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
What is it?
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams exiting the pocket right. Now he takes off. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Bears are going to have first and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Swift. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. To throw is Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
Ready to run! Blue, 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 blue!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught by the tight end. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Brings up third down and 11.
Hey, Silver.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Forced out wide. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Here's second and 2.
At the 11-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And the Bears are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Throw that ball, Joe.
It's Williams. Headed left, buying time. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. Here's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. To the goal line and in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown Bears. On incentives for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears move out on top. 14-0.
Hey, Wendell, is the banana pudding gonna be done when I come back?
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of
ready for this touchdown. This is for it.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Hey, 73. Hey, let's go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a shot down
He
the field.
bossed me, twin. My foot, yeah, I fed, but I was.
Short field and a chance to extend their lead.
That's a 41-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
The Bears first down. A gain of 15.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Forced out left. Off he goes. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes.
Bro, he just ate a 90 overall hit, twin. Bro, if I come back, I'm better than Brady. I'm the Brady of Madden, bro.
They'll run with Swift.
Alright, watch this. Let me get my music right.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all
He's
the credit in
smacking
the
me.
world. He's
He
able
must
to
be the
displace the
Eagles.
defense
My
right
other
there.
team, I was loved.
It's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Somebody must have cursed him. I used to win with this team. I didn't even pick Detroit and catch a W.
Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard
So I
line.
can't
That's
catch a
where the
W
offense will
with
take
any
the
team.
field.
It's crazy.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Got him out.
Looking down the field there,
But how the ball still staying in one? Oh, ow. Wow.
Continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes. On
Yeah,
these
he
early
came
downs
in.
like they did here.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
DeAndre, can you pass me that?
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer, 63.
Hurts again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
Great.
To the air again. Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Great, set.
Hurts will try it again. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
He locked me
I
up
just
there.
don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now Hurts on 4th down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, I'm done picking the Eagles.
He done picking up.
You got this game. I'm gonna give you that match in a minute. I'm gonna catch a W real quick. Man, I was just right there to make my record positive, bro. What is it, 24, 26?
From the east side on a Friday night, met up with your to the Golden Glide.
That's okay. And it's not, they say it's not good, so you want to be the best. It's not. I see the bunch of mean guys in the bed at a time. Throwing up the west side, giving side guys. Ain't nobody that really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe.
Yeah, they penalize you, but nobody care about that. They make you want to stay, but I'm not about to sit here. It's not embarrassing than staying there and getting 100. That's embarrassing. I'd rather sit there in the game, start another game. I'm not gonna sit here and let you run it up on me when I'm sitting here pouring everything and the game's still going that way. Nah, you got it. If you need something out of that, that's just being pride. That's pride is the devil. So.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000.
Now, if he beat me with the Eagles, bro, I have no excuse. I'll get off this game right now.
Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57. As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Ooh. Blitz! Blitz! Oh, he good.
This short throw caught by Goddard.
He's good. But you want to throw that again? What? Stop talking to me like that, young man. You heard something, right? You ain't hear nobody say nothing? Somebody said something.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down.
That's the only thing I dislike about Eagles, bro. That man hurts. Man could definitely run the ball.
He wasn't just going to settle for a modest game. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And down inside the 15, short of the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Hurts. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goddard. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him, because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages and maybe change who's guarding him.
Elliott goes with a PAT.
Yeah.
7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 22. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2. A give right side for Pacheco. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 4 yards.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll come up on a second and 4 now from the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now it's Mahomes again. That ball caught. It's Rice. They're all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in terms of defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
7-7.
I came here at 3:55. I clocked in.
Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles 1st down as he's up to the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And some space here. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That's another Eagle.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A back foot throw there is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10. They're going to look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
They go play action with Hurts. And a big loss here as he's taken down. George Karlaftis just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They'll look to throw. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, offense is always trying to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way.
But Brady.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
now here's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, 15.
Now Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
Like, who made sports? You know what I mean? Like, who gave... Who then said, yo, we gonna make it some down?
Mahomes to throw once more. He'll try and do this himself. That one caught by Rice. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here comes the
Yo, this defense is impeccable, twin.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. A good tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting
Brady
going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Nah, he's nice with deep. Like, his defense is tough. They're bitty.
They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Mahomes will do it himself. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray.
I thought that was a wide receiver.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah. Brian.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
But Brady.
Finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
By the white man.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now
I
and the Eagles are going to take possession here.
Yo.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Yo.
Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work
That
of the other,
matter
so they
lost
want to
this
come
one,
out, establish some rhythm, and go down.
What did I just do?
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll have this pass to the 30, going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking over, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Hurts sets up to throw it.
My team not playing, twin.
On the move past the 40. Still going. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 67 yards. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see it, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and all
I just threw an interception.
trying to chase it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That's in the ground, man.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
That man ain't no Belichick, bro.
Set to begin this drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy.
Like that, right?
This well outfield across the 45.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking for his running back.
See how I thought I like? Yeah. I ain't know he was talking about dude like that, man. He got that press, man. Everybody but Joe.
To throw
yeah.
Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll check this one down at the checkout. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And Mahomes will do it himself. That'll be caught by Rice. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21.
16 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They run it with Pacheco
The
for
block.
the gun.
Why he ain't continue blocking, right?
This one down to about the 17. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 17-yard line.
Here's Pacheco once again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Mahomes will do it himself, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw here. Hard throw, incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
He'll try to do it himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce from 4 yards out.
I want to
And the Chiefs answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's
you thought they were cheating me this game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do.
Oh yeah.
As he'll be backed up to start.
He's doing that little. He trying to pretend like he lagged. He ain't lagging.
Like when you play the game, you can lag it. You try to make a shot, and then it just
lag switching. That's all.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Hurts going to move him around. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Throwing is Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
what do you think about those next?
Here's 2nd and 10.
We beat the Nets yesterday to the Bucks. Did you do that? Yeah, the Bucks.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. points and more. This is 4th and a yard.
No touch. No touch.
They'll run for it with Dillon. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
He's back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Good, set. On anyone, yeah? No touch.
They'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahai Johnson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles have taken a 4th quarter lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Chiefs 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes will throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
On Sunday.
Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
57 colors.
Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Mahomes to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And a nice this return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Brown. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points on the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
A first down carry for Barkley. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now. Someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
from the 41. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Able to connect with Dotson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another
73, 73.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Now he's got it. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play.
And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Elliott on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, that's my Madden run.
I hate when they do that. The game is going to be tied. Let's say.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Now he's had a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, You've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Butker on for the PAT. And this one through the uprights and good.
That ties the game, 31-31.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime. Just straight money right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Crowd love Yeti. Crowd love Yeti. No touch set. And let's go. Tiger Swarm. Tiger 73. No touch.
Up the middle with Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he got it. The kick is good. And they have won it here in double overtime. But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your